Jeopardy! Newcomer Ryan Manton may have just scored his first win on the show, but fans are already predicting he'll have a long future in the franchise. The season 41 trend of having a new winner nearly every episode has continued into tonight's game, as the system's administrator showcased a performance that even left host Ken Jennings impressed. Out of the 16 Jeopardy! Games that have aired so far this season, there have been 11 winners, meaning many of the champs did not have the same luck when they returned for round 2. However, fans are predicting that streak may have come to an end in tonight's game with Ryan's dominant debut. The Columbus, Ohio native played against Allison Preluski, a copywriter from Lindenhurst, New York, as well as returning champ Kate Roche, a data visualization developer from Indiana. Ryan came out of the gate hot, however. He quickly lost $5,000 on a true daily double wager, meaning he bet it all on clue he got wrong, and his total was brought all the way back down to $0 before the first break. Things weren't looking good, as Kate had secured $2,800 by the break, while Allison nabbed $1,600. However, Ryan quickly turned things around and earned himself $3,400 by the time the next Double Jeopardy was revealed. In a category for 7-syllable words, Ryan correctly answered a question about marijuana advocates pushing for the removal of certain strict penalties from the Biden administration, advancing his pot to $14,000. He continued to make big moves, which advanced his lead, but was stumped over a question on Pennsylvania literary history. This playwright's childhood home in the historically Black Hill district of Pittsburgh has become an arts center, to which Ryan failed to say writer August Wilson, which cost him thousands. Jeopardy! Fans devastated over beloved contestant's sudden bad luck loss after winning streak. Ryan still earned a hefty lead going into Final Jeopardy, with a whopping $22,200, while his competitor Kate scored $4,200, and Allison had just under with $4,000. The category for the last round was biblical places, and Ken then read off the clue. The name of this, actually a not very tall hill, became a symbol of Jewish national aspiration and was used in spirituals and reggae, the host said. Kate and Allison both guessed the right answer of Mount Zion, however. It didn't matter, as Ryan's total was so big, and he bet just a measly $22. As for Ryan's final answer, it was unclear if he really knew it correctly or not, as he sweetly wrote, "I love you, Lauren," as a nod to his wife. The final scores were Kate with $8,200, Allison with $8,000, and Ryan's $22,178 prize pot. Ken praised Ryan's gameplay at the end of the game, as well as the players' ability to take risks in such a quick-paced competition. Fans were also impressed by what they saw, and even predict his future within the franchise remains bright. "I know it's early, but I am sensing a toasty contender here," one viewer insisted. In order to earn a coveted spot in the Tournament of Champions, contestants must win 5 consecutive games to be considered. The prize for winning the toasty is $250,000 and a coveted slot in Jeopardy Masters. Jeopardy.com notes, all 4-time and over-winning players, starting from 4/10/24, will be eligible for a future Tournament of Champions. Presence on this list does not guarantee an invitation to compete. Other eligibility rules apply, and final selection is up to the producer's sole discretion. The iconic Jeopardy stage, with its bright lights and towering video screens, has seen countless contestants walk through its doors over the decades. Some have come and gone quietly, while others have etched their names into game show lore with unforgettable performances. Enter Ryan Manton, a newcomer whose debut was so striking that it left host Ken Jennings visibly impressed and fans across the country buzzing with excitement. Many are already predicting that this freakishly good contestant has what it takes to make a serious run for the Tournament of Champions TOC. Ryan Manton's debut episode aired just recently, and within moments of the show starting, it was clear that something special was about to unfold. Manton, a clean-cut young man with a measured smile, took his place behind the podium alongside two returning contestants. From the moment he confidently selected his first category and answered the clue with lightning speed, the energy in the room shifted. Ken Jennings, a former Jeopardy champion himself and now the steady hand guiding contestants through the game, couldn't help but raise an eyebrow as Ryan began a streak of correct responses that would continue throughout much of the game.